Sorry. Yeah, we've been having a little bit of a a little bit of a crisis. My top two users, my like super moderator admins, both got hacked. Like literally like 10 minutes ago. He had to like call me on my cell phone and be like, "Hey man, like I'm locked out of everything. You need to like shut my account down." I'm like, "Okay." I recognize the voice at least. Because it's interesting. These hackers are getting smarter, and especially with like the 2FA. Yeah, not with the 2FA. Sorry, with the AI stuff. I think they're able to even get past 2FA. Call me on your cell phone. Well, yeah, like I give out my cell phone number to the the highest people we have in our Discord, because yeah, sometimes Discord gets compromised or your phone gets compromised, but he had to call me on his mom's phone number to call me, and I was like, oh okay. I at least recognize the voice. But I was seeing some screenshots because he said his account was DMing people, and I was like, okay, I gotta like shut this down. And looking at some of the DMs, it seems legit. A lot of times you can tell when something looks scammy of like, hey, give me your password, do me this or whatever. But it was asking other people to go to this website to download a game. You've come to fight for number one. Good to see you, Zach. But even the method of the pattern of the speech seemed similar. Like it was slightly off, but it was using like slang that I was used to using with this user. So I was very, yeah. You never click links to random people without checking. So here's the problem. It's like it's not random people. Now it's like legit people. It's like people that like I've had conversations with for a long time and whatnot. Actual Education's live. What's up? What's up, Zev? Yeah, don't download shit. Yes. Wait, is there a thing called a link checker? Is there really? Are there link checkers? I kind of like this. What's this link checker thing? I am no longer sick. I can finally compete properly. Nice, dude. So yeah, moral of the story, yeah, just don't. There's some stuff going around Discord these days. At least I guess in the last 48 hours. So I don't usually make big everyone announcements, but I had to do one today because yeah, my number 2 and number 3 users got hacked. And they also have 2FA enabled and everything. So it goes deep. He was telling me like his Amazon got taken out, his Google Photos got taken out, like everything got taken out. And I was like, oh wow. I think from what he told me briefly on the phone, it was another user who he really trusts. His account was telling him to download a game and then put in a code, and then this game must have some way to get access to like all your accounts and stuff. I got hacked once. My Steam, it broke my heart. I remember that. Yeah. Anyways, just be safe, guys. The internet's unfortunately. This is what I don't get. Like what? Like what's the point of hacking someone's account and taking their stuff, man? It's just annoying. I mean, sure he has credit cards, but all that stuff can get like turned off and things. I don't know. It's just people being mean. Anyways, hope everyone had a good weekend. Got my exam results back next week. Can't wait. Sweet. Like the girl who took your phone. Oh, no girl took my phone, Zev. No, I was referring to my phone as a girl, saying it was on its last legs. Sometimes try to people do it for the challenge. Yeah, I guess so. But like it causes damage. It causes harm. It like wrecks it makes things super annoying. Yeah. So this weekend, yeah, my phone walked off or someone took my phone. I don't know. I've had the phone for like 3 years. It had cracked screen. It's not really worth much. But someone took it. Luckily I have spares. I have spare phones. But it was annoying because I didn't, I had to wait till today to go get a new SIM card for it. So people who were trying to text me couldn't text me. So I don't know. It's annoying. Yeah, it's okay. Phones can be replaced. People can't, Oh, yeah, no, I didn't get it back. No, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone forever. It's okay. RAP Pixel 6 Pro. Sorry, the Pixel 9 comes out soon, yeah? That'll be fun. Right, let's see. Let me put that in. When are you going to give bond coins for steps? I'll do them today. I know, I was supposed to do them yesterday. I was dealing with a lot of stuff yesterday, though. My bad. If I'm a psychopath, I'd find it funny how people are gullible and scam the living life out of people. Yeah, that's a psychopath for you, dude. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. Ooh, I have some. It's interesting. I've been working with some other students on the SAT to prep them for the exam, and I will say the online practice tests are actually more difficult than the paper ones we've been doing. So what I've done is I've collected a couple of these from a student, and I want to see if y'all can do them. I know we've been doing like kind of some easier ones because we're at the beginning of the exam. I want to go through and do some of the harder ones now. So yeah, I want to see if anyone knows how to do this one. This is actually kind of a cool one. All right, I will start the stream off very soon here. What's up, Heavenly? Good to see you, dude. TTYL. Where are you going? Where are you going, Heavenly? Okay, cool. All right, here, let's start off the stream, and then we'll go through some SAT practice. Again, reminder, if you have any other questions on stuff you're doing, summer classes, whatnot, please feel free to join our Discord. Actually, I need to give out Discord Nitro to someone, because that link's not going to work. We just lost level 3 this morning, so I'll give out Discord Nitro to someone as well. Anyways, let's start off the stream. All right, welcome to my officers. My name is Dr. Gold, Sexual Education. Streaming helps you with math, homework, science, homework, all types of stuff. Laz says the Blue Book tests 5 and 6 are the closest ones to the current level of digital SAT. Interesting, yeah. Because we've gone through test 1 and 2, and I haven't seen anything with the exception of like 1 or 2 questions being really that difficult. But I was going through the digital practice with another student that was teaching privately, and I came across some pretty challenging ones where I was like, whoa, I haven't seen these at all in the paper practice ones. So yeah, what's up, Taco? Good to see you, dude. All right, so here we're gonna do some of these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit start quiz here on the Twitch chat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you one of the SAT questions. It's then your challenge to try to answer it as quickly as you can and to also get it correct. And the way you're going to do that is by typing $A and then your answer choice, and that will submit your answer for it. Okay? So, without further ado, let's see. Here's the first challenge one we're going to do. The correct is the hardest part. So right, Zach. I know, yeah? Okay. You can, QV's typing. You can see the questions in Discord. If you want to get credit for the points, you got to do it on Twitch, because the bot only works on Twitch. What's up, Equity? Good to see you. Yeah, the bot is specific to Twitch. If you can still answer on Discord, I don't care. But if you want to get points and credit for it, it's on Twitch. All right, ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Oh, sorry, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see it. There you go. I don't expect people to get this one right away. This is question 22. So this was the last question in the math section of the SAT, which usually the last one is always a pretty difficult one that you need, I would say, at least 2 or 3 minutes to solve. But I was actually surprised by this. I was like, wow, this one's actually kind of tricky. Let's see if people can make it a little bit bigger for people. Interesting. No one has instantly come up with the answers. Like last time, it's like when I put the question out, people got it like instantly within like 5 seconds. My screen is fucked. I can't see it. Oh no. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to? Can you watch it on Twitch at all? Or sorry, Discord? Here, let me see if I can post the image in here. We're all just waiting for Laz to answer. Wow. What if Laz answers wrong, though? Okay. Yeah, what if he's wrong? That's suspicious now. Ooh, yeah, right? Because C's always the suspicious right answer. Everyone's gonna say C. You got it now? Yeah, Zach? Yeah? Duh. I don't know if it's actually... Yeah, it's duh. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. I figured out what they wanted me to know.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. All right, I'll close the quiz. This actually is not the easiest question. Again, because it's the last one. All right. In the given systems of equations, A is a constant. The graphs of the equations in the given system intersect exactly at one point in the xy plane. What is the value of x? So the reason why this one is tricky is there's two things you don't know. So first of all, you don't know the x point. That's what you're trying to solve for. You're also trying to figure out the y point. But presumably once you have the x, you can figure out the y. But you also don't have this variable a. So there are three things you don't know. But there are two equations. So that puts like some sort of restriction on things. The last bit of information that you really need to know here is that they intersect at exactly one point. Okay. So what that means is, let's say for instance, this right here is a quadratic of some sorts, which means it probably looks something like this, right? And then this is the equation of a line, right? 3x plus a. So that's going to be something like this, basically. We don't know what a is, right? Remember that this a is the vertical shift. It's the y-intercept. So that can be like up here. That could be like down here. But what we do know is that it only intersects this equation at one point. So for instance, if the line was this, do you see how this doesn't work, right? Because it intersects at 2 points. What that means is brute force it by substituting values. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. So actually, yeah, we'll go through both ways to do that. There is always, and this is a common theme in the SAT, right, is that you can either solve the question for the answers or you can solve the answers for the question. So you got to determine which way is faster. I actually used a derivative. Wow, fancy. Yeah, the only issue is that for the SAT, I don't think you're supposed to know derivatives. I think the SAT goes up to pre-calc. So, which now pre-calc, I think, includes a little bit of derivatives. I think it does, actually. But I'm going to show you how to do it without using calculus, because you can do this without using calculus. But, okay. Okay, so what we know is that this has to intersect at exactly one point, which means I think this thing has to intersect at the vertex is what I would say. I think it has to do something like this is what it is. But here, we'll show you. We'll show you how this works. A tangent line crosses at one point. Oh, interesting. Yeah. See, yeah. I don't think they're expected to know like the tangent line thing. Okay. All right. Here we go. Right? Yeah. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is first of all, I know these two lines have to intersect, right? Which means that they have to, I can set them equal to each other. That's what a systems of equations is. When you have like y equals something, blah, 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 and y equals something, blah, 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 those are two functions, two graphs. And the solution is where those intersect, where they hit each other. So I'm going to set this one equal to this one just to start off with. And then one second. Let me copy this in. One sec. Okay. All right. Okay. So if we set this equal to this, watch what we get. We have 3x plus a is equal to 2x squared minus 21x plus 64. Okay? And the next thing this now notice that everything is just in terms of x. There's also an a here, which is a little scary, but let's ignore it for now. So what I want to do is I want to try to solve this for x. And the way to do that is to notice that, okay, this has an x squared and an x in it, so this is going to be a quadratic equation. which means I want to put it in standard form, like 0 is equal to, or like blah, blah, blah is equal to 0, and then solve it from there. So let's try that. So I'm going to move this over, and I'm going to move this over. So that's going to get me 2x squared. So minus 3x minus 21 is minus 24x. And then this is plus 64, and then minus a, and this is equal to 0. Okay. If we just pretend that this whole thing right here is just c, then we know this is b, and we know that this is a. For our standard, right? Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Yeah? We can solve this using the quadratic formula, which we know is equal to x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, something that I want you to notice, it's an important property of quadratics, and it has to do with this thing right here under the square root. This is called the discriminant. The discriminant is very important because this tells us how many solutions there are and what the nature of those solutions are. Okay, so you may remember this from I think this is probably an algebra 2 concept, maybe it's an algebra 1 concept. But if the discriminant b squared minus 4ac is a negative number, so if this thing is less than 0, then that means you're going to end up having the square root of a negative number, which you can't really do. And so what that tells you is that there will be no real solutions. So we're going to say no real solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, then this is okay. Right? Square root of positive numbers is fine. So that means that this would become a number. And what you end up having is 2 real solutions. The reason why you have 2 real solutions is this becomes plus or minus a number. So you're going to have a solution where you do negative b plus whatever this is over 2a, and then you're going to have a solution where negative b is minus whatever this is over 2a. Those are both, so that's why there are 2 real solutions. There's another special case, which is when b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. When that happens, there is only 1 real solution. And I've seen this come up a couple times on the SAT. This is important to know. It's an important shortcut to know how you can use the discriminant. So I don't have to calculate like all this stuff. I just need to calculate what the discriminant is. And the reason why there's only 1 real solution is because this, b squared minus 4ac is 0. Square root of 0 is just 0. And then you just have negative b plus or minus 0 over 2a. Adding 0 and subtracting 0 does not change anything. So really your solution just becomes negative b over 2a. Yeah. This is also a useful thing for finding the vertex of a quadratic. The x-coordinate for the vertex of a quadratic will always be negative b over 2a. That's the x-coordinate. And it comes from this. It comes from this. It's actually pretty cool. Okay. So, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to figure out where the discriminant is equal to 0. I need the discriminant to be 0 because I need there to only be 1 solution for this. There has to only be 1 point where this line and this line intersect. Okay. So looking at that, we have b squared. So that's going to be negative 24 squared minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is 64 minus a. And we want this to be equal to 0. Okay? What we're going to get there is, let's see. So negative 24 squared, I think, is that 496? 24 squared. Oh, no, 576. Ooh, I'm wrong. Oops. Oh, yeah, because 25 squared is 625. Okay. So we have 576. And then this becomes 8. 8 times 64 is that 512, right? So minus 512 plus 8a is equal to 0. So this is 8, and then I multiply into it, and then I multiply into it, and there's a minus sign. So minus 8 times 64 is negative 512, and then minus 8 times minus a is positive 8a. Yeah, okay, cool. So then this is going to become 62, I believe, or 64. This becomes 64. Plus 8a is equal to 0. And so you get that a is equal to 8. Okay? Yeah, so now we know A is equal to 8, which is useful, I guess. And notice how they try to trick you here, right? Because they're saying, what's the value of X? But 8 is the value of A, so don't get caught from that, right? Okay, so 8 is the value of A. Doesn't mean it's necessarily the value of X. Okay. So now that I know what the value of A is, I can plug that back into my quadratic, and we can solve it. So now we have... It's a trap. Yeah, it is a trap, dude. Yeah. 2x squared. Did you like the Acolyte, Zach, by the way? It just finished last week, the Acolyte. I kind of liked it. I thought it was okay. Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, definitely go watch. It's pretty cool. I'm a super... We've talked about this. Like, yeah, I'm a huge Star Wars nerd. So, you almost got 30k channel points. Oh, nice taco, dude. Okay. Okay, so now we have to solve this. All I did was I plugged back in knowing that my A was equal to 8, and now we have another quadratic we have to solve. Okay. The nice thing here is we can factor out a 2 from everything, right? So this is going to become x squared minus 12x plus 28 is equal to 0. I like Zach's differentiation a lot better. My brute force requires one to know what the graph of the first equation roughly looks like. Well, you should definitely roughly know that this is a quadratic. Or are you saying, like, the placement of it? Could be that, too. Okay, and then once we have this, you can solve this. I want to see if this is this nice? Let me see. 4. So what do we got? We got 1, 28, 2, 14, 4, and 7. It's not nice. Why is it not nice? I thought this was a nice question. One sec. Gotta figure out what I had for this. Oh, wait. A should be equal to 2. Let's see what we did wrong here. Oh, I forgot to add. Ah, okay. One sec. No, this should be okay. Yeah, 576. Okay. All right. Is then 6 one of the answers? Let's see. Let's see. 12. Plus or minus the square root. Oh, but we know the determinant is 0. All over 2a. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. So here's the cool thing. We actually, once we get to this, we don't have to solve this again. Plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, right? Let me make sure that's right. Wait a minute. Twelve divided by 2 is 6. Yep. Yeah. I agree the answer is 6 here. Does that work, though? What? No, something's wrong. Something's wrong. One sec. We figured out A was equal to 8, right? Or, oh, A is equal to negative 8. My bad. I made a little oopsies here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. A is equal to negative 8 here. Okay, that changes things. Okay. That, because I was wondering, I'm like, this is not factoring well. I don't like this. Yes, sorry. So that's yeah, okay. That's 64 minus -8. That's going to make it 72. Okay, now this looks nice. Watch. This is 72. Yep. See, even I make mistakes. This is now 36. Cool. It's -6, -6, right? Okay, cool. So then we have x minus 6 squared is equal to 0. X is equal to 6. And that's the correct solution. Yeah, really nice job. Good job. Nice. Yeah, thanks, Laz. Score quiz. That's going to go to answer C. Laz got it right first. Nice. Good job, Laz. Okay, awesome. All right, let's do another one. That was a tricky one, right? It was a pretty tricky question. You had to know a couple things, right? You had to know properties of quadratics. You had to know how to solve systems of equations, and then you had to know about discriminants and stuff. I like this one. This is a good one as well. All right, here, let's try this one. Any other questions about that one as we did it? Yeah? All right. Next one is starting up. Here we go. Quiz started. Again, remember, if the answer needs to be just a number, put 2 decimal places on it. So, like, put 0.00 if it's a whole number. I don't care. If the answer is like 18, do 18.00. All right? All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and then we're off. Oh, Laz already got an answer. Wow, that was quick, Laz. Good job. Wait, did I do my arithmetic correctly? Uh-oh. Y'all gotta actually try. Gotta try. Bam, 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 bam. This actually wasn't too far in the essay, too. This is question 15. So it was kind of like midway through. But I thought this one was pretty tricky. Zach concurs with you. I almost said 14.25. Okay, cool. Here, let's go through this one. I'll close the quiz. All right. Okay. Table gives the coordinates of 2 points on a line in the xy plane. The y-intercept of the line is this. Okay. Where k and b are constants. What is the value of b? Okay. So a lot of different things going around here, right? We don't know what k is. We don't know what b is, right? But they do give us, again, a little bit more information here, right? They say that the y-intercept is this. What do we know about the y-intercept? Let's remember, right? The x-intercept is when y equals 0. The y-intercept is when x equals 0. Right? These are the most important properties, I'd say, about the intercepts that you need to know for the SAT, at least. Okay. So we know the y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So looking at this, right? K minus 5, that's the x coordinate of this point. They're saying that the intercept is at k minus 5 comma b. That is the y-intercept. We know that the y-intercept is when the x coordinate is 0. So that tells me right away that this whole thing is equal to 0. Which tells me that k must be equal to 5. Cool? All right, awesome. So now that we know k is 5, we can start actually assigning some values to here, right? Because they gave us some x coordinate points here, but they just gave them in terms of k. So what I know is I have a point here on the line, which is going to be 5 comma 13, and another point on the line, which is going to be 5 plus 7, which is 12 comma negative 15. Okay? Now we have 2 points, and we're asked to find the y-intercept, right? So the way to do this would be to use slope-intercept form, right? Y equals mx plus b. Because I know if I get this, right? If I get y is equal to mx plus b, and we solve for this, that will tell me what the y-intercept is. Now to get that, right, I first need the slope. So this, again, this is going back to, like, you know, early algebra. We know if we have 2 points and we're trying to find the equation of a line, we first need the slope. So I'm going to do y minus y over x minus x. So that's going to be negative 15 minus 13 over 12 minus 5. Okay. And that's equal to negative 28 over 7. So that means that the slope is equal to negative 4. Okay. So y is equal to negative 4x plus b. The last step is to figure out what b is, and we can do that by just plugging in one of the points. So I'm going to plug this point in. So that's 13 is equal to negative 4 times 5 plus b. So 13 is equal to negative 20 plus b. And thus, if we move the 20 to the other side, you get b is equal to 33, which is the correct answer. Does that make sense to everyone? Anyone? Did people get lost? I know. This is the SAT kind of gave us a little bit of a runaround here. Like, we had to know what the intercept was to figure out k, and then once we had k, we had to get the points, and then once we had the points, we had to get the slope, and then once we had the slope, we plug a point in again to then get the intercept. Yeah, it's a kind of a it was lengthy for sure. I wonder, Zach or Laz, did you have a quicker way to do this? Was there like a shortcut maybe? I don't really see one. Maybe using like a point slope form instead. No, but we still need the slope, right? You did the same thing? Cool. Yeah, that's what I thought so. Nice. I found the slope was negative 4, but then translated the line by y equals by minus 5, so this adds 20 to the y-intercept. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. You use this. You use this. Okay, that's smart, actually. Okay. Right. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. So that, oh, I like that. That's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool. All right. So let me explain what what Zach did. Yeah, which is pretty cool. So he knows, for instance, that when when x is equal to k, y is equal to 13. Okay. So we know that, I don't know, at some value of k, y is equal to 13. And really, that value of k is over here. I'll show you why. We found the slope was... Oh, the slope was -4. Actually, never mind. My bad. So it's actually down. I think. Okay. And then with the slope being -4, right? That means for every one value we go over here by 1, we have to go down by 4. All right? And we know that the y-intercept is at k minus 5. Okay? Which means the y-intercept occurs when k goes over to here. It goes back 5. So we'd go back 1, 2, 3, 4, or here, let me move it a little bit, 5. And every 5 that we move back in terms of x, we're going to end up going up 4 in terms of y. So this original point here at k comma 13 is then going to add 4 times 5. It's going to add 20. Add 20 in the y direction to it, which then makes it 33. So yeah, that's a cool trick, actually, Zach. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, you have to know a little bit about translations and slope. But again, also if you just want to stick to the y equals mx plus b, solve for b, that works fine as well. Okay, nice. Good questions. Let's see what we got next. Ooh, I like this. This is a good one. Okay, there we go. We're going to start the quiz. Quiz started. 3, 2, 1, go. They love these like systems of equations problems. Oh, it just came up for you? Okay. That's okay. I'll give you guys some extended time to do it. Double zero. Yeah, 0.00. Laz has an answer, yeah, okay. Ooh, Zach with the hot take. Zach says 14. We have -34 and we have 14. I'm going to go different. Okay, cool. I like that. All right, here, yeah, let's close the quiz off. Let's do this one. Okay. All right, systems of equations. Again, SAT loves systems of equations, so it's good to get comfortable with these. All right. Always remember, systems of equations is just two graphs, and you're just figuring out where the graphs intersect. Okay. So, if we look at these, right, they look kind of weird, right, in terms of graphs. I would like for these, but notice that they are linear at least, right? There's nothing squared. There's no x times y or whatever, like x and y are separate. So we can write these in both slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to write this first one in y equals mx plus b. So if I move the 72 over, adding 72, and then I move the 24 to the left, minus 24, that's going to get me 102y is equal to 48x minus 24. Okay? And then for this one, if I want to just get it in y equals mx plus b, all I gotta do is divide by r, right? So this is gonna give me y is equal to, and I'm gonna move the order of them so that they look nicer. So this is negative 16 over rx plus 1 over 6r. So all I did is I divided it. Zach says I can't do arithmetic. I know. Honestly, that's what I don't like about the SAT. Because, again, Zach, you're a math graduate student, very intelligent in math, very smart math person, right? But this exam is just tricky. It's just meant to be like, oh, did you get, like, this little trick right? Or did you, yeah. And it's timed. It's fast. Yeah. Okay. So this is one of our lines. This is the other line. So what I'm going to do... Oh, what's up, Obi? Thanks for the raid, Obi. How was your DiffyQ class today? Sorry, yeah, I couldn't join today. I was dealing with Discord drama. Two of my admins got hacked today. Two, like my top mods. Like one had a lot of permissions in my server. Like I think even had the ability to delete channels. So, but luckily they called me right away. They're like, I got hacked, and I was like, okay, I'm shutting everything down. Yes, it's a raid from the Simplex in Simp. Yikes. Yeah. Do I prefer the ACT? Jamarcus says, who got hacked? Raiden and Sam play Moats. So, like, my hall monitor, who's, like, my number 2. And then Raiden, who's, like, the Supreme Court Justice, like, number 3 in my server. Yeah, right? Yeah. And they're both smart people, like, very versed in being smart on the internet. But I think what happened is, like, Raiden got hacked, and then Raiden's account started messaging Sam. But because of how good the AI has gotten, I think whatever this account was started mimicking how Raiden usually talks to talk to Sam. So I see why it's believable, because I saw the screenshots. I'm like, that something sounds a little off, but like it is using similar slang that they're used to. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, props to the hacker. That's smart. Smart to, if you're trying to impersonate someone, to try to mimic their language. Yeah. SAT over everything. I'll take the test with more time. I agree. And then also for the ACT, you don't have to. The science section is optional now. I'm pretty sure. Which I never liked the science section. I thought it was garbage. It was just like reading like tables. Yeah, starting next spring, the ACT science section will be optional. Just like the writing section, which has been optional. The test will be a full hour shorter with 44 few questions and truncated reading passages. Cool. Yeah. Nice. Okay, yeah, cool. So, because really, yeah. I mean, it depends what you're trying to go into, what you're going for. That's how it's supposed to work, yeah. You're just reading things. It's just kind of weird. It's weird to have a standardized test that covers like all of science, right? Because I don't know, there's a lot of variety in there, right? In math, everything is kind of continuous, with the exception of like geometry. I call geometry like the ugly stepchild of math, because it kind of doesn't really fit. It's like, oh, now we're just doing shapes and things, whereas all the other math I think kind of like builds on itself. It's all just like numbers and things, but geometry starts going like kind of interesting. I was supposed to start SAT prep like a month and a half ago, but I never did. It's okay. You came to the right place. We're doing live SAT prep now. It's free. What we're doing today is we're specifically going over some of the harder questions that I've seen on the SAT. The easy ones, more or less you guys can figure out. But also, I have a Dropbox link. This is not spam or hacking stuff, but there's a Dropbox link that has all of the written tests as well as the answers to the written tests. So I've compiled them all here into a folder on Dropbox with PDFs. So you can go through these if you want. It's free. The other cool thing, I think someone showed this to me. Who was it? Let me find it real quick. I think Laz. Did you show me this, Laz? The thing with the Reddit person? But this is cool as well. This is another Reddit link, Dropbox link, which includes the math questions, and then it has it by category. So, for instance, if you're like, oh man, I really struggle on geometry and stuff, you can click on this, and then they have them sorted by easy, medium, hard. We'll do one of these actually. We'll do one of these hard ones next or something. I'm curious to see. Yeah, you saw it as well. Okay, but they're both of the links. Those are very useful. One of my students got super angry about pre-calculus, saying it was a hodgepodge of the stuff you didn't learn the first time around. I do agree. Yeah, pre-calc is a grab bag, and I understand why a lot of students hate pre-calc, because there doesn't seem to be a coherent story, right? In calculus, we learn, oh, cool, we learn limits. Like, why do we learn limits? So you can do the limit definition of the derivative. Okay, cool. Why do we learn derivatives? And then, oh, it's because we can do rates, and then we can do all this, and then you learn Riemann sums, and then that takes you into integrals, and then from integrals you take into like rotations of volumes. Like everything seems to build upon itself. Whereas, yeah, I totally agree. Pre-calc is kind of, oh, hey, we're gonna do the unit circle, and now we're gonna do conics, and now we're gonna do it's just all over the place. Yeah. You attempted to make a better story about it? That's cool. Yeah, geometry to me is also, I don't know if geometry really has a story. Also, geometry can.
Load of those, like...
Load of those. What's up, Noise? Good to see you, Noise.
Hello.
Hello,
No,
Noise.
it's just a load of those. It's just a load of those, like, Greek and Egyptian fellas. That's sort of all there is to geometry.
Yeah, Pythagoras and whatnot. Yeah, the Greek and Egyptian folks. Now, here's a good question. Was your geometry class proof-based, Noise, when you took it? Like, did you have to do proofs?
Circle theorems, you had to write down what you were doing. So
okay.
You had to give a reason for what you did, but it wasn't really...
It wasn't like a formal...
Really
yeah, you know what, like a math... Like, here, I'll show an example of like a math proof geometry. Because geometry tends to split into being either proof-based or not proof-based. 2-column proofs, okay, exactly. Did you do this stuff?
We did do Yeah, we did that.
Okay,
we did do a bit of congruency as well.
Yeah. So this is probably one of the newest things you learn in geometry, which is unlike any other math class. But I didn't take higher graduate math courses, but I assume this is what happens in the higher math courses. You actually have to use this. Oh, but Zach says that's not how mathematicians prove things. Oh, then why do we learn this? It's the newest, not the newest, but it's the most different thing, I think, that people have seen in math when they get to geometry. They start going, oh, wait a minute. I just used to be solving equations and numbers and formulas, blah, blah, blah. Now I have to write kind of like an essay about why I think this thing is true. And it's cool. Like, logic is pretty dope. Yeah.
See, I can't do maths anymore.
You can't do maths anymore?
We had like a stock counting thing at work last Sunday. And honest to God, I couldn't even count.
Oh, no. You take a little bit of your summer, too much of a summer break?
Yeah, literally too much.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. Like that'll happen over the summer. You'll start, but once you start doing, because you're going to university, right? Next month or 2 months from now, yeah. Yeah, congrats to you. Yeah.
October. Yeah.
Yes. Noise is going to university for what? I think it's electrical engineering. Is that what it is? What I heard?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so that'll be fun. You will do a lot of math in electrical engineering, and the second you start doing it again, it'll come right back to you.
It's gonna feel weird using J's for complex numbers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, J is weird. Yeah, they use J. Yeah, I don't know why they use J. I guess because I looks too weird or something. I don't know.
I use the current and that.
Oh, I is the current. Oh, yeah, Zach's right. Yeah. Okay, cool. I is the current. That's why I have to use J. But it's funny because in physics, J is called current density. So like what? But not I. Yeah. Okay. Here, let's finish this question up. We'll do another more difficult one. Okay. We have. So I've rewritten these two equations as lines, right? And I put them into slope-intercept form. This I need to like divide by 102 on both sides. So I'm going to divide this. Move this out of the way. Whatever. Divide by 102. Divide by 102. Divide by 102. So this is going to go away. And then here, let's get rid of that. Okay, cool. So now we have two equations that are in slope-intercept form, and these are two lines. And what we know about two lines, right, is that they will never intersect if they are parallel. And in order for lines to be parallel, they have to have the same slope. And when solving, again, a systems of equations, a solution is just where they intersect. So if some system has no solution, that means the lines never intersect, which means the lines must be parallel. So I know that this is the slope for this line, this is the slope for this line, and they have to be equal to each other. So I say 48 over 102 is equal to negative 16 over r. Now you can solve for r. I can start reducing some things. First of all, I know 16 and 48, 16 is a factor of 48. So if I divide this by 16, this is going to go to 3. Then I can move this up here. So I get 3r is equal to 102. I'm going to multiply that, or negative 102, right? Divide by 3. Divide by 3. R is equal to negative 34, which I think was what one of the answers you guys said. Did you guys say negative 34? Let me go check. Yes, negative 34. Nice. Okay, good job, guys. Yeah, negative 34.
I think I'd have struggled with that.
I struggled with it too, honestly. And you'll see, like these are the hardest SAT questions that have been brought to my attention from another student I was working with. So yeah, these ones are not easy. Here, I'm gonna show you this one coming up here is actually pretty tricky. I don't think I've actually solved it yet, so we'll have to see.
I'm gonna have to get the notepad out.
Yes, I gotta get the notepad out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, here we go.
Do some maths, why not?
Do some maths. Okay, yeah, let's do this one. Late night maths. Or I can see what time it is actually, right? I do time-UK. It is currently almost midnight for our friends on the other side of the pond. Okay, cool. All right, next question coming up. I'm going to start the quiz.
Oh, my iPad's on 1%. Never mind, I'm not doing it.
Where's your charger?
Let me get pen and paper.
Pen and paper. Good old school pen and paper. All right, let's see. Let's try to do this one, guys.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, right?
Even quadratic function.
Lad says, I don't want to think. This is an SAT question. It's the last question, though. So number 22 is the last question of the math section. So yeah, this is a real question that came up.
My handwriting's disgusting.
Yeah, so it's okay. So this one is expected to take you a minute or two to do, at least. Maybe 5.
K is less than f of minus 9 equals f of 3.
Yeah, if it's the last question, I think. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah, if you...
Fucked. What the hell's this question?
Yeah, I don't get fucked, bro, dude. Oh, man.
Ugh.
Ew. That is gross. What the fuck?
I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm about to absolutely embarrass myself.
That's okay, dude. I don't actually know if I know the answer to this one. Zach seems to think it's
I don't have a calculator. Oh fuck it. Okay, we're going old school. Use the head.
I'm too lazy for this.
Oh fuck. It's minus 9b.
Okay, I'm gonna start like
What's
trying to
three?
take an attempt at
What's three?
this. I'm gonna try to take an attempt at this just to see what we got. Okay. A couple of you guys said D. Said it's neither. All right, let's see why. All right. I know this is a quadratic, which means it's a happy face. Because I also know it is
Fucking hell,
opening
I've already fucked
upwards.
it up.
Oh, wait, Zach says I think it's B. He said I just realized. Oh, Zach says Laz says don't think. Yeah. Okay. It does open upwards, and it has a vertex at h comma k. Great. Okay. The upwards is nice. That tells me at least that the leading coefficient has to be positive, right? This a here, I know a has to be greater than 0. That's the only way for it to open up. If it was opening down, then a would be negative. Okay. We failed. Okay, so let's see. So the other thing I know is that f of negative 9 is equal to f of 3. Okay, so there's some symmetry here. It's actually pretty cool. So I know, right, that whatever f of negative 9 is the same thing as f of 3. Okay, so actually, sorry, let me draw this a little bit better for you guys. Let's do it
What's
like
9 times 4?
36.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say like this happens, right? Let's say that this is going to be at x equals negative 9. I don't know where it is, but I just know they're the same. And then this is going to be at 3. Okay. This helps me determine actually where the vertex is. Because if you have a line y equals whatever, I don't know, y equals skibbity toilet Ohio Riz or something, and it's horizontal, and it goes through and it hits these 2 points, the midpoint in the x's is the vertex. So it's symmetric about the vertex. Symmetric means that like I could fold this over itself and it would be the same. I will pay you physical money to never say that again. Why does it trigger y'all so much? Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so if this is negative 9, this is 3. The midpoint of those two things, right, is negative 9 plus 3 over 2, which is going to be negative 6 over 2, so it's negative 3. Okay, so I know that h is equal to negative 3. That's cool, right? Okay. So, I know the vertex is equal to negative 3. I also know, right, that when looking at a quadratic equation, that the vertex coordinates, again, you see how they love these properties of quadratics. You want to know these guys. The x coordinate for the vertex is also negative b over 2a. And then the y is like f of negative b over 2a. But we only found the x value of the vertex. We know that the x value is somewhere here at, I don't know, negative 3 for x. All right? So that tells me that negative b over 2a must be equal to negative 3. And looking at this, right, we can see that b is equal to 4. So this is equal to 4. So now we can solve for a. I'm pretty sure we get a at this point, right? So this is negative 4 is equal to negative 6a. So that means that a is equal to... Yeah, you forgot about the vertex formula? Yeah, don't forget. All right, so a is equal to 1. Cool. So 2 is true, right? This is true. This is true. This has to be true. Okay. If k is less than 0, so 2 is true. Well, I know A is just equal to 1. I don't think A can be anything else. Can it? I guess... no. Yeah, no. Yeah, the x coordinate... Oh, what's up, Obi? No, we're still doing it. You can submit an answer, Obi, actually. I don't think I've closed the quiz yet. The Q word is must. A is greater than 0, but A doesn't have to be greater than or equal to 1. I think A has to be equal to 1. So I'm curious if 2 is considered true. I did -4 over 2A is equal to -3. So then when I multiply by 2A on both sides... Oh, I fucked up. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm messing up. Okay, sorry. This is what this is. Okay. Lamau. Yeah, I messed up. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I got A equals 2/3.
A equals 2/3. All right, so this is wrong.
But I didn't do it either.
No. Okay, so this is wrong. So 1 is wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just wrote 6 twice. Okay, this is wrong. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 is wrong.
I don't know how to prove 1 though.
Well, yeah, let's talk about 1. So 1 has to do with what the vertical shift is, I guess, right? Okay. We know that the vertex has to be less than 0. Okay, so let's figure out what f of -b over 2a would be. All right. So, sorry, just f of 2/3, right? Okay, so f of 2/3, so that's the x value, would end up equaling... No, sorry. So a is 2/3. We don't know what x is. No, x is -3. Right? Yeah. Okay. F of -3. That's what I want to figure out. I know that x equals -3 is equal to h, which is the vertex x coordinate. I want to figure out what the y coordinate would be then. K is the y coordinate, and they say that k has to be less than or equal to 0. So f of -3 would equal to 2/3, because that's what we figured out for a. Then this is -3 squared. F of -3 is negative. It has to be negative. Plus 4 times -3 plus c. So let's check this out. So -3 squared is 9. And then this just becomes 6, right? 2/3 times 18 is 6. All right. No, I'm making lots of mistakes here. No, it is 6. It is 6. Yeah. Okay. And then this is -12 plus c. So we get -6 plus c. All right. That's what the k coordinate is. And I know that has to be less than 0. Right? So this has to be less than 0. So that tells me that 6 is greater than c, or c is less than 6. Which here we had c was less than 0. So I think... So yeah, no. So I think C can... C is negative because it's in between the zeros. We don't know that that's... Yeah, the problem is that we don't know that these are zeros. F of -9 is f... What's up? Let me see, Jordan. F of -9 equals f of 3. It doesn't necessarily mean they are zeros. It just means that they have the same y coordinate. But I know by symmetry the vertex has to be the midpoint of those x coordinates. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah. So yeah, so we figured out a was 2/3. Then we plugged in the vertex being x equals -3 into here and the 2/3, and we got an expression for k, which is the y coordinate of the vertex, and we got that k was equal to -6 plus c. But I want the y coordinate. There's so much reading in this question. K has to be negative. So I need -6 plus c to be less than 0, which then tells me that c must be less than 6. So I believe this is also wrong. And the answer is D, neither 1 or 2. Yeah. That's a cool question. That's a good question. Yeah, good question, guys. Good stuff. We're learning more. Nice, nice. Okay, good. All right, let's find another question. Ooh, this one. Jordan, you'll remember, we didn't get to go over this one yet, but Jordan's in my stream. He's the student I was going over these questions with. Stop making me think. Yeah, we're gonna make you think today. All right. Another kind of harder one coming up. In 3, 2, 1.
No.
No.
Why? Let's give it a go. Why not?
Oh, lad's already got one.
Time to break the rules of algebra.
Yeah, don't divide by 0, go ahead, guys. Jamarcus says, for the folder of tests you sent on Dropbox, is there some way to score it to get the actual SAT score you would get? I don't know, actually. I think that the issue is that the SAT score is adaptive. So the scoring, like if you get earlier questions wrong, it kind of caps out what you can get later in the exam. I think the best way to figure out what you actually would have gotten is to do the online practice tests, which maybe someone can help me. Are those free? Are the online ones? I just didn't want to create a College Board account. I'm just lazy. Just download Blue Book. It's free. See, I don't want to download more things. Oh, you're right. It is called Blue Book, though. Yeah. You do the practice test on Blue Book? Okay, cool. Yeah, because what I was noticing...
Asked about this question?
What's up? What about this question?
Who's asked? Who's bothered?
Who's bothered? Kids in the U.S. This is the second to last math question on an SAT exam, because it's number 21.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, here's the... Here, I see the difference. So if we look at... what is it here? Under... So these are the official full-length tests on the app. I think this will actually give you a real grade. The other Dropbox link I gave you were the paper tests, which I found aren't as difficult as these, at least the later ones. Like, you know, I'll see like maybe 1 or 2 pretty hard ones on here, but here almost all of the end of the exam ones were actually quite tough. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost. It's okay. I'll show you how to do this. But again, I recommend people doing the paper ones because these ones are timed, which means if you're going over them with a tutor or with someone who's helping you out, they can't really teach it to you because there's a deadline, like the clock's going down. So I like to go through the paper ones with the students that I teach, just so there's no time limit. And then you can use the online ones on Blue Book to test your stuff and see where you're at. And then the cool thing is, once you take the test, I think online it'll show you which ones you got wrong. Then you can take those questions and bring them here to the stream or bring them to whoever is helping you out, and you can ask them, hey, why did I get this one wrong? And you can go through it. Okay, so let's see. All right, this is kind of a pain. First thing I notice, first thing I notice is that this 39, right, is getting added to it, and it doesn't have the same denominator. So whenever I want to add things nicely and whatnot, I would like for them to be the same denominator. So I'm just going to start off here by multiplying by x squared minus c squared over the square root of x squared minus c squared. That way everything at least has the same denominator, and maybe I can just cancel it. I don't know, maybe that'd make things nice. Let's see. Okay. So if I do that, I'm now left with x squared over the square root of x squared minus c squared is equal to c squared plus 39 square root of x squared minus c squared all over the square root of x squared minus c squared. Okay? All right, awesome. Okay, so, let me close the quiz too for you guys. Now that everything's kind of nice and organized, I'm tempted just to get rid of this. Like, just get rid of this. You have to be careful about this, though, in math, because if you divide by 0, you remove that solution. So let's keep that in mind. So let's say, so long as x squared does not equal c squared. Okay, let's just leave that how it is. Okay. But I'm going to remove these for now. So they're going to go away. All right. Now I have x squared is equal to c squared plus 39 square root of x squared minus c squared. Okay. I'm tempted to do a quadratic on this because it's like a double quadratic. If JJK has domain expansion, maths has domain restriction. What's that? Okay, all right, I like that, OB. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so x squared minus c squared is equal to 39 square root of x squared minus c squared. And then substitute. Okay, so then we're going to say that this thing is equal to u. Yeah, this is where I was getting for the quadratic. Because I see that, like, oh, if this is squared and then this is the square root of the same thing. Yeah, okay. Do the nope badger move. Okay, yeah. All right, so if we say u is equal to x squared minus c squared, then what we get here is that u is equal to 39 square root of u. Now this is nice to solve, right? Because what I can do is I can just square both sides, right? So I get u squared, or actually, no, sorry. Let's move this underneath here, right? So u over the square root of u is equal to 39. This is the same thing as the square root of u is equal to 39. Reason for this, guys, right? This is the same thing as u to the 1 over u to the 1/2. And let's remember, if we have exponents, right, on top of each other, you do the top one minus the bottom one. So that's 1 minus 1/2. So that's u to the 1/2. Make sure you guys see that. 1 minus 1/2. That's u to the 1/2, which is the same thing as the square root of u is equal to 39. Now you can square both sides. Squaresies. And we get that the square root squared is just going to get rid of it, so it's just u. So u is equal to 39 squared. And then we remember that u was equal to x squared minus c squared. So x squared minus c squared is equal to 39 squared. Move the c over. X squared equals 39 squared plus c squared. Square root both sides. X is equal to plus or minus the square root of 39 squared plus c squared, which is, yeah, this one right here, d. That's the negative one. Absolute value of x equals square root. Yeah. Nice, cool. All right, yeah, awesome. And that's it. That's a good one. D.
I did get that, but I didn't read the question properly and solved it for C instead.
You solved it for C instead. How'd you get that?
Yeah.
I harp on that.
Fucking idiot.
It's okay. You could subtract the fraction to the left side, then square both sides. Milk wants things to end. Skip some steps. Figure that out just now. Okay, we'll see. So sorry. Oh, I see what you're saying. So we could have just moved this over. Yeah. Okay. So I could have just said x squared minus c squared. Okay, good. I'm all here for like ways that make this faster. Is equal to 39. Oh, this is super simple now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now you see that this is the same thing as, okay, something over the square root of something is just the square root X squared minus C squared is equal to 39. Oh, this is so much simpler. Thank you, Jamarcus, for showing this. Yeah. Square root of sky, square root of sides. X squared is equal to 39 squared. Plus C squared. Once we move that over. Square root. Yeah, easy. Nice. Yeah, my gut instinct, right, yeah, was to try to just combine these, because I was hoping that something would just cancel. But, yeah, that's even smarter. That's an even better solution, Jamarcus. Nice. Who needs easy? I need quick, though. Yeah, you do need it to be quick. We gotta suffer. Yeah. Okay. All right, score quiz for answer D. Laz got it right. Good job, guys. Nice.
Well done! Well done!
All right, let's see. I wanna maybe see. Let's check out this other guy. Man, stop swearing. What? Stop sweating. Laz, are you taking the SAT? I forget, man. 'Cause I'm expecting a perfect score from you at this point. Ooh. They said this one was hard. I don't think it's super hard, but it's actually kind of cool. Yep, he's taking it for transfer admissions. One uni requires it. Nice. You all get 2 points if you get it right, though. Yeah. It's just, Laz gets an extra point for getting it right first. Yeah, there's plenty of points going around. I got it wrong. Well, you get 1 point for at least answering. 800 in math, 600 in reading and writing. They did make the reading and writing, I think, a little better this year, though. It's not as lengthy. Yeah, I feel like it used to be you had to read like a whole fucking like page-long paragraph, like essay, and then answer questions about it. Now it's like just short passages. Also, I don't think universities really care that much about your reading and writing score. It's really the math. As long as, yeah, you're above a 500 in reading and writing and you know how to read and write, they're like, cool. Yeah. Okay, here, let's do another question. This is going to be a geometry question. This one's not as hard as the one we just did, but so here, we're not going to suffer that much, but there's a cool trick to it, so let's see if you guys get it. All right? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Because kids have no attention span anymore. I agree, Obi. I agree, man. This low attention span has carried over into so many other things. Music, for instance. I find that, like, in order to, like, make it in the music world now as an artist, you really just have to blow up on TikTok with, like, a 15-second clip. No one wants to listen to the full song. They just want to listen to, like, the 15 seconds. Yeah. Jeff says, oh, I forgot the 2 decimal points. Yeah, 2 decimals. Although, have we ever had a question that has had anything in the decimals? I feel like everything's been whole numbers these days. But I have seen questions that are fractions. Yeah, we had one with a proper decimal. Oh, did we? Okay, cool. All right. Let's go through this one. Given that I'm a trig teacher. Oh, thank you, Obi, for filling out the I saw you submitted for the Golden Hour podcast. Yeah, I'll be in contact with you, by the way. I appreciate you filling that out. I'm excited to have you on. It'll be fun. Yeah. Yeah, because I'd love to, like, know more about your background, and that's what is great about the podcast, is because we get to just, like, chop it up and just talk. Told you, trig. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, let's close the quiz. All right. All right. So the first thing that should jump out at you whenever you see anything with right triangles and like sines or cosines are these two triangles. We need to know what is the 3, 4, 5 and the 5, 12, 13. These are called Pythagorean triples, and they show up all the time in trig stuff. And what it means is that the side lengths will follow this pattern. They also can be multiples of these two things. So, for instance, instead of just having 3, 4, 5, you could also have this times... Or let me move this over. Sorry. You could also have this times 2. So the next one would be like 6, 8, 10. Or you could have this times 3. That'd be 9, 12, 15. And the same thing with here. Instead of 5, 12, 13, this would be 10, 24, 26, 15, 36, 39, and so forth. You didn't figure out the triple fast enough? Yeah, it's okay. So anyways, all right. So they say the sine of B. You also have to remember what sine is, right? So sine, let's remember, is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, right? So they're saying that the sine of B is equal to 5 over 13. So the opposite is 5, and the hypotenuse is 13. That's what the ratio is, right? The ratio is 5 to 13. However, here we have something to 26, okay? So you could always like kind of just, let's say we're trying to find side BC. So this is going to be our unknown thing here. We're going to call this, let's call this X. And then let's call this thing Y, for instance. Yeah. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, you just do $A and then just what it is. SOHCAHTOA. Yeah. Okay. So, sine of B is 5 over 13, right? So that means this over this. So Y over 26 must be equal to 5 over 13, right? Because this is angle B. This is the opposite. Yeah, Jordan. The next one it'll be. Yeah. Or did I not start the quiz? Or no, I closed it. I closed it is what I did. Okay, one sec. Yeah, the next one. You're good, Jordan. You're good. You'll get on the next one. All right, so that tells me I can just see that this is like a times 2, right? Or sorry, it's times 2 the other way. Sorry, this is times 2. So this tells me that this must be equal to 10, right? Okay, that this is 10. And first of all, that it's 5, 13. This tells me that it's 5, 12, 13, just times 2, which means it's 10, 24, 26. Since I know that this side is 10, this side is 26, that means this side must be 24. Yeah. Oh yeah, whatever. Here, I can make you mod here. Can I make you mod? Can I just make you mod? Oh, it says you're new. I don't know. Oh, you don't need it? Okay, whatever. Cool. Definitely happens. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Okay. So, sine of B, 5 over 13. We're looking for the other side, which is 12, but everything's being multiplied by 2. So the correct answer is going to be 24. Yeah. Does that make sense where that came from? Once I see 5, I would just actually, here's how I would do it. Like mentally in my head, I would just redraw the triangle. And I would say, okay, this is angle B. Opposite is 5. Hypotenuse is 13. I know this side must be 12. Now I'm going to compare this triangle to this triangle. I see that the hypotenuse is 13 here. The hypotenuse is 26 here. So this goes up by a scale factor of 2, which means this side, the side I'm looking for, has to also go up by a factor of 2, which is why it's 24. 12 times 2. Good? All right, let's score the quiz. 24.00, 2 decimals. Lads got it right. Good job, guys.
Well done! Well done!
All right, a little bit harder. Can't see it yet. Olaf, we love Olaf. Okay. Here, let me start the quiz. All right, and it's going to start now. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, Jeff says A. Laz says B.
Why are they doing it so quick?
I don't know. They're just on it. The important thing also is to know how to get the question right, you know?
Fuck, what's 5 divided by 100?
5 by 100 is 1 over 20.
20th.
A 20th, yeah. These are SAT questions. Yeah, these are. Yeah, they're from the other Dropbox link I had, where I think someone pulled these from Blue Book.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I've just gotten confused with degrees and radians.
Degree, yeah, I know. This is why we want to keep things in degrees and radians.
Oh, how the hell do I... Is it 100 times pi over 180? It is, isn't it?
180 over pi, yeah. That's the conversion. Which angle is equal to the arc length? I don't think angles are... Wait, arc length is like a distance. Yeah, arc length is a distance. I doubted myself when I saw Jeff answer A. Yeah. I'm just here to distract people. Yeah, he's running interference, dude. He's running interference. I don't need no stink. You still get a point. You get 1 point for answering at least. Answer, I don't know. No, Jordan. Okay, that's all right. If you guys want to see what the scores are, actually, and I didn't add them from last time, so these are actually going to include Wednesday's scores as well. Yeah, that's what we got so far. Ooh, so yeah, equity's actually been going up on it. Okay. Has this been getting it right though? Yeah. Let me make sure this is updating correctly. I think it is because Zach's answered a couple. Heavenly has. Yeah. I didn't do a quiz reset. Oh, yes, that's why. Yeah, sorry. These scores include Wednesdays. So, because Laz was sick, he couldn't really answer any on Wednesday. Yeah, so this includes Wednesday scores. Hit 3. Here, we'll see. Okay. All right. Let me close this. We'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it's correct. Okay, let's check. All right. All right. The circle has center O, and the length of ADC is equal to 5 pi. And X is equal to 100. What is the length of ABC? So they want you to figure out this thing. But they tell you that this thing... This is a geometry question for sure, right? Is equal to 5 pi. That's a length. It's not an angle. All right? This is equal to 100 degrees. All right. And then they want to know the length of ABC. Okay. So the cool thing about arc length is it is directly proportional to the angle that it... I think they call it subtends. Is this the angle it subtends? Is that what we call it? Subtending angle? You'll learn later in... I want to say this is in geometry. But arc length is equal to r theta. So this is arc length. This is the radius. And then this is... Yeah, is it subtended angle? Angle. Good. Only in radians. Yes. Be careful. Yes, this angle is only in radians. Yeah. They don't give us the radius though for this thing. They don't. You could solve for it. Yeah. So there are two ways to do this. You could solve for the radius by knowing what this angle is and knowing that this distance arc length is 5 pi. So you could do this. You could say, okay, 5 pi is equal to whatever the radius is times the angle. But I need that angle to be in radians. It's in degrees right now. So that would have to be 100 times pi over 180. And then this would be a way to get r. And then you know if this is 100 degrees, that this must be 260. Because the whole thing needs to be 360. This is 260 degrees.
Sleep. I'll see you boys later.
All right, good to see you, Noise. Sweet dreams. What do you say? Sweet dreams, or good night, sweet prince. That's what it is. Good night, sweet prince. So yeah, we could solve for R, and then we could put in a new angle and solve for the arc length there. But I think the faster way to do this, the smarter way, is to realize that you can use ratios. So for instance, if I know that 100 degrees is equal to 5 pi, right? In arc length, then 260 degrees will be proportional to x, which is the arc length here. Sweet dreams are made of this. Yeah, who am I to disagree? Yeah, classic. Okay. So, I don't know. Yeah, I see some math here, right? 100 over 5, that's 20, right? So we have 20 over pi is equal to 260 over x. So now I just need to see how to make these the same, right? You can cross multiply if you want. Let's cross multiply. That's okay. So 20x is equal to 260 pi. Divide by 20. This goes away. X is equal to, the 0 goes away. 26 over 2 is 13. Who's breaking out the whip now? Ooh, ah. That's my singing guitar. I will pay you physical money not to sing. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, answer is 13 pi, which was choice B. Good job, guys. So here, let's make sure your points go up. I'm pretty sure they do. Let's make sure they go up. Let's make sure they go up. Let's see. Is the bot working today? I hope it is. Yep, there you go. Points went up. And there you are, Jamarcus. See, you got it right. So you went from 3 points to 5 points. Good, good, good. Okay, cool. Glad to see when that works. That makes sense, everyone, how we did that? Yeah, it's important to know you know arc length equations and stuff. Let's find another one. Ooh. I revel in mediocrity. Yeah, today we're doing some hard ones today. We're doing a lot of hard questions today. Jamarcus is already in uni. No, Jamarcus is in like 8th grade, 9th grade, I think. 8th, yeah. Jamarcus is just like really ahead of the game. Is there any way we can buy some points to catch up? Don't buy points. No. You're competing. It's all good. Not uni quite yet. Yeah. All right. Pay to win game. Pay to play. Pay to win. Yeah. Okay, here, let's start the quiz. The important thing is to show up and be consistent. So, as I said earlier, some of you guys are new to this, but you get 300 points for answering a question, at least one question each day, and then every additional point you see here on the spreadsheet is 25 points in the tournament we're doing. So yeah, just showing up and being consistent is the best way to get ahead. All right, here we go. Let's start the quiz. Next question coming up. 3, 2, 1. Go away, Olaf. Nice. There we go. Where's my wait music? There we go. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So there are a couple ways you could do this, actually. You could, I mean, I think the long way to do it is to do polynomial long division, which would suck. But the quicker way is probably to just look at the terms. Okay, here, let's kind of see how to do this one. All right. So, we have a binomial being multiplied by a trinomial, and they're asking us to figure out what A and B is, or like A times B. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so the way to do this, and here, let me close the quiz before we go to the answer. Quiz closed. All right, is to look at what the biggest terms are here. Okay, so if I look at the biggest term, the highest degree, which is x cubed, right? That's the highest power of x. That has a 20 in front of it. The only way to get to an x cubed is to multiply this thing by this. So when you go to actually multiply this out using FOIL or whatever, right? This is going to like hit all the things, and then this will hit all the things. But the only combination that'll get you to an x cubed is when ax gets multiplied by 5x squared. I've got a bunch of boys in my yard. Now what? Now the FBI shows up. Are they a bunch of Proud Boys with tiki torches? Okay, so ax times 5x squared needs to equal 20x cubed. Yeah, we're going to go by terms here, right? So this becomes 5a x to the third is equal to 20x to the third. So a must be equal to 4. Jeff. Jeff, too funny. All right. A equals 4. We understand that, yeah? Yeah, term analysis this is an important thing that you will do beyond the SAT. A lot of times in physics, when we're going through equations and trying to figure out which terms are important, we look a lot at which ones have the biggest exponents on them. So A is equal to 4. Cool. Now let's figure out what B is. All right, so B is this thing. So this is actually interesting. I see when BX gets multiplied by AX, it's going to give an x squared term, right? And I think that's the only... Oh, and also when these two multiply, they will give an x squared term, right? So 3 times 5x squared minus abx squared must be then equal to whatever the x squared term here is, which is just minus 9. Ah, so actually you can get AB right off the bat here. That's actually pretty cool. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's make sure we're right here. I don't think there's any other x squared terms, right? Give them milkshakes. Right? Yeah, okay. So 15x squared minus abx squared must be equal to negative 9. Subtract 15. Or negative 9x squared, sorry. So I get that negative abx squared is equal to negative 24x squared. And actually, that tells me right away what AB is. That just tells me AB is equal to 24. Right. Which, yes, was then choice C. Oh, lol. Yeah, right. Cool. Nice. Cool. Yeah, so that's how... It's funny. You actually didn't need to solve for A. I just jumped to that right away because I saw, oh, there's only one thing that'll get me the biggest term, which is just the AX times the 5x squared. But when we started looking at the next highest term, the x squared term, that AB just came out right there.
Nice.
Does it work here too? Yeah, it does. None you are sin, you're savage. Yes, it does work. Okay, awesome. All right, good. Yeah, good job, guys. Nice. Thanks for the follow, Masamaku. The answer was C.
Well done.
Does anyone know what beverage will bring all the girls to my yard? The one with money in it? I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, they like these intersecting in one spot. They really do like these. Yeah, see, I see it again. No, quadratics. Let's see. Can I go back? Oh, there we go. Jade Martini was a favorite song along my Jade Martini, yeah. Oh, Masu says he's a physics tutor himself. Hey, what's up, Masu? Do you stream, Masu? Do you also have a Twitch or something? We have a lot of other fun math streamer friends here that are, I don't know if you know any of these guys, but they're also awesome, and they stream a lot of math help. Some of them even like teach courses. We have some courses that are being hosted by them, which is, yeah, there we go. Yeah, Obi's in there. Obi had his Diffie Q class today at 1 o'clock. And I guess you do office hours then tomorrow, I think, if people want to ask questions about the Diffie Q stuff. What time does this go to? I'll have this go for another 15, 20 minutes probably. I wonder if I want to do like a probability question. Oh wow, that's really difficult. Ooh, I don't know if I want that one. That's kind of hard. Oh, I like this maybe. Let's try this. Oh, it's just kind of like a word problem. Okay. 1 to 3 my time. Yeah, cool. Nice. Are all these courses for people in college? Yeah, Masu, can you post links? I forget. See if you can post your Twitch link, or just tell me what your Twitch is. I'll give you a follow. Give you a shout out. Does Bob the Builder still stream? We should not do a calc question. Okay. Here, we're going to do an inequality question. This will be a good one. To compute the chances of a Biden victory, he dropped out. He dropped out, man. Finally. Like, algebraic topology so no one gets it correctly. Yeah, I'm going to do something in non-Euclidean space just for Jeff, dude. Okay. Here we go. All right, let's do this. It's start quiz. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, D, B, C, B. We have 3 different answers in here. Oh, interesting. I'm scared. You're still a good person, Jeff. Yes, you're still a good person. Yeah, so yes, there's some discussion here about what we think the correct answer is. Ah, yeah. Okay. I think this is the one we've had a lot of debate over this one. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to close the quiz, so get an answer in real quick if you want. Okay. Cool. All right, let's do this. All right, Adam's school is a 20-minute walk or a 5-minute bus ride. Okay, cool. All right. So walk 20 minutes. Bus ride is 5. The bus runs once every 30 minutes, and the number of minutes W that Adam waits for the bus varies between 0 and 30. Okay, yeah. So either he shows up right when the bus is about to leave and he waits 0 minutes, or he shows up right after it leaves and he has to wait a full 30. Okay. Which of the following inequalities gives the values for W for which it would be faster for Adam to walk to school? Okay. So it takes him 20 minutes to walk to school, right? So you want to know, so for instance, I like to kind of like plug in values here. So let's think. Like, for instance, if he had to wait 20 minutes, right? It's already faster to walk, right? Because the bus ride is going to take 5. And inequalities get kind of tricky with the less than or greater than and whatnot. So sometimes it's good for you to just identify a case that you know works and start canceling stuff that doesn't. Okay. So if W is equal to 20, then he should walk. Right? Interesting, the 30 has nothing to do with the answer. It really doesn't actually, yeah. So let's look at like which one of these inequalities are correct, first of all. So wait 20, so then he should walk. Then he should walk. So let's just look which ones are correct, okay? If I plug in 20 into here, is 20 plus 5 less than 20?
No.
It's not. So this one's wrong. C has to be wrong. Is 20 minus 5, is 15 greater than 20? Also no. Okay. This one and this one look okay so far, right? 20 minus 5, 15. 15 is less than 20. 20 plus 5, 25 is greater than 20. Oh, thanks, Master. I'll check you out after this. Thanks for the follow, dude. Low 2001. Okay. So now what I would like to think is... I just support the stream. Thank you, Low. Appreciate it. So it's not B, it's not C. It's either A or D. I thought it was faster to bus. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's think of another number that would work for one of them, but wouldn't work for the other. Maybe like 10. Okay, yeah, let's think about like if he waits 10 minutes. 15.01. Okay, if he waits 10 minutes, all right? If he waits 10 minutes, then catching the bus would be a 15 minute trip, right? So this is a case that you would not want to walk because walking would take 20 minutes. Yeah. So 10 minutes should be false. So let's look here, right? So 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 is less than 20. That's true, but we want it to be false. Here, 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 is not greater than 20. So that means this is the correct answer. And yes, it is D.
Well done.
Clap.
Well done.
Nice. It was a good question. Yeah, very good one. Yeah. Yeah, that's tricky. Again, the wording. You got to be really careful with the wording here, right? Because he's talking about, like, which would it be faster for Adam to walk to school? But then he's also using a W here. And then, yeah, the 30 is also a red herring. I thought the question was asking, what's the second letter of the English alphabet? That's too funny, dude. Let me look up this guy, Masumaku. Oh, nice. Here, Masu, I'll give you a follow, dude. Should enable your VODs so people can like see like what stuff you do, but I trust you teach physics. All right. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you, Jordan. Yeah. I'll do one more question and then we'll end out the stream. Who else is still streaming? Sciences and stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, we'll do one more question. One more question. Yeah, that was kind of a tricky one. What's my favorite subject? Physics? I guess physics is my favorite. So I got my PhD in, so yeah, I must like it the most. I do like physics, yeah. Yeah, physics is cool. Followed by probably math and then chemistry. Yeah. Evaluating statistical claims. I think we're gonna do a probability question. What field of math is your favorite? Oh, is statistics considered math? No. Some people are like, no, it's not. That's cool, Mousy. What's your background, dude? Are you a college student in physics? Undergrad, graduate? Like what type? Ooh, I like these. These are good. Here, we're gonna do a probability question just for Jeff. E the 2 pi. Hey. Yeah. Statistics is a communications class? Master says high school student. Yay! Oh, awesome, man. Have you taken AP Physics? Or, yeah, AP Physics 1 or AP Physics C? Oh, that's like the salute. It's the salute thing, Jamarcus. Yeah, 07 is salute. Yeah, it's okay. I think 07, not 07. Yeah, there we go. Lo got it. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. You're a certified tutor? Cool, man. That's awesome. You should take AP Physics if you really. That's a good class to be able to teach. People always need people to teach AP Physics. I'm taking University Physics. Pop Hyge. What's that? My keyboard. Shaken, not stirred. The worst martini. 007 is Bond. James Bond. Dude, I love that one quote where he's with, what is it? Is it Vesper or something? And she's like egging him on or something. It's the Daniel Craig 007. And he says, "You're not my type." And she's like, "What? Like what type?" And then he's like, what does he say? Single or something. She's like, "Excuse me?" Daniel Craig, dude. All right, here, let's start this quiz. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. James Bond should be a Geordie. Yeah. Oh, it's Casino Royale is what it's from. Yeah, Casino Royale is great.
No, don't worry. You're not my type.
Are you wrong again, Jeff? Well, we don't know. One more martini to be shaken, not stirred, bartender. That'd be $22.95. What? Who puts the 95 cents at the end? What? No, usually it's a whole number. Gold, why aren't you doing any more recess streams? I will. You know, I had a realization about that. Sorry, I have been neglecting the video game aspect, which is actually kind of the whole origin story of this server was video games and math. So I will go back to playing recess. All right, I haven't played many video games in a bit. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of the finals, but I haven't been playing much Fortnite, I guess. This is also SAT, yeah. Yeah, we could do something this Saturday. Yeah, let me do something. Let me do like a Fortnite tournament or something. It'd be fun. I haven't played Fortnite in forever. Okay. All right, let's see. We're gonna close the quiz off here soon. Beauty of Holiness Int. That's cool. What's up, Beauty of Holiness? Doki Doki? What's Doki Doki? More like your area? What's Doki Doki? What? I gotta look this up now. What? Doki Doki? We used to do a lot of Jackbox, but I can't stream the Jackbox because... Oh, Doki Doki. Oh, this is like some anime thing? Oh no, is this one of these like dating games or something? Like, what is this? They have these like... What is this? I'm scared to click anything on this page. They have like these like anime simulation girlfriend games or something. I'm like, oh no. Oh hell no. It's a fake dating simulator. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. I'm just like, I can already tell, man. What has our world come to? We need fake dating simulators? It's a visual novel game. But then things go different. I bet they do. I bet they do. Okay. I don't know if that's something I could play live on Twitch. Probably get someone upset at me. All right. The table above shows information about 14 cars listed for sale at an auto dealership's website. If one of the cars listed for sale is selected at random, what is the probability that the car selected will be a hybrid car placed at no more than 25,000? Oh, it's not actually dirty? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, wait, how do things go wrong then? Or actually, yeah, don't spoil the surprise. It said it was free to play. Maybe I will try it one of these times, just as a joke. It'd be fun. All right. All right. So, lots of cars here. Yeah, as a joke, of course. Yeah. Kia senpai. We have 14 cars, and I want to know the amount. Those that are a hybrid car, no more. So this is a two-way table is what it is. So we got to look at like hybrid cars priced at no more than 25,000. Okay, that intersection between those two things is just these two cars. Okay, so when looking at probability, right? Probability is always equal to the number of things, which I call like a success. Which I don't know if a hybrid car is a success, but whatever. Versus the total number of outcomes. My truck is actually a hybrid. I actually do like hybrids. I was thinking about Prii, like Priuses. Okay, in that case, there are only two possibilities for there to be a hybrid that's no more than 25,000. Okay, out of a total of 14 cars. I think, right? Yeah, 14 total cars. As long as it isn't a Tesla, it's a success, yeah. So this is going to be equal to 1/7. So is the answer A? I'm pretty sure the answer is A. Answer is A. Okay, good, nice. Who got it wrong, though? Okay, yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, answer there is A. Good job to everyone that got it right. Let's see who got it right. Who score quiz? What's the probability that it's a hybrid? Oh, I like this. You want to do that? Yeah, let's do that. That's cool. Conditional probability. Equity got it first. Good job, Equity. Yeah, Jeff puts up a good question. He says, what would the probability it's a hybrid given that it costs more than 25K? This is called conditional probability. So what we know is we know that it costs more than 25, right? So, where'd my thing go? Go back. So it can only be these cars, right? Which is, which are these two? Which is, there's only 7. There are only 7 cars that are priced greater than 25,000. So if I know that it's greater than 25,000, the probability that it's a hybrid is going to be 4 out of those 7. Yeah, 4 out of 7. Yeah. 4 out of 14. Yeah, not 4 out of 14. because not all 14 cars are greater than 25,000. Yeah, the keyword there is the given. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's the given. It's the given. Yeah, that's what's conditional. Do you have a Discord? I want to show a funny equation from someone. Yeah, I love Terrence Howard, dude. Yeah, he's great. I do. There's our Discord. Yeah, that's our Discord. You can go join and stuff. Okay, cool. Actually, I do need someone to boost the Discord server. So here, I'm gonna give out Discord Nitro. Thanks for everyone for like coming by. If you want to be in the running for getting a free month of Discord Nitro and you can boost the server right after I give it to you, put your name in the hat. Yeah, Laz Joma says give me Nitro. Are you not already boosting, Laz? Are you? You can't already be boosting. That's the only requirement. Okay, cool. All right, here, let me do it. We'll do it. We'll do spinner wheel. What are you posting, dude? Okay. Okay. I have a family to feed. All right, here we go. So I see Heavenly. I see Laz. I see Equity. My free Nitro already ended. Okay, Taco. Cool. Yeah, you're in there, Taco. Anybody else want to be on the wheel? Jamarcus says me. Does Equity already have it? I don't know. I can tell who's one sec. Let me look at it. Where is it under? It's under like boost status or something, right? Server boost status. Currently, we have Hypatia, Anders, Saint, Noise, Dr. Gold, and Al Prince. So no, he's not on there. Who's it that won last month? I think Anders won last month. Yeah, Anders won last month. Okay. Spinning. You can post it wherever. Ooh, I think it's gonna go to Taco. Might go to Taco. Might go to Equity. Who's it gonna go to? Oh, it goes to Equity by a sliver. Okay. Good job, Equity. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming to Office Hours. Appreciate you all going through SAT questions with us. Had a lot of fun. Our next stream is going to be tomorrow, Tuesday. That's an hour later, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Come on by if you want to get. Also, if you want help with any of your math or science stuff, you can ask questions in our Discord. There's our schedule for the rest of the week. And then also, please go check out our awesome favorite math streamer friends. These guys also run great streams on Twitch. If you have any questions about math or want to learn new math, they're streaming stuff as well. Science Club for the Terrence Howard equation. I love that. The Weinstein interview is pretty good. Yeah. Yes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Raid Science. Okay. Yeah. Who are we gonna go raid? Who do you want us to go raid? Penn Center doesn't have his thing today, right? It's tomorrow. Yeah, $ live. High Potential. I think High Potential's still fixing his computer. Ray Jinxie. Oh, this is technology. Who is this person? Super special. I don't know what this person is, but it's their birthday. Lives, or who am I following? Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, let's go say hi to Science. He's cool. I like Science. It looks like they're doing Microscope Monday, which is fun. They take a microscope and they look at stuff. Stay on for 90 more minutes. Oh, thanks, Fembox. Appreciate it. Yeah. Tinker already has a new GPU. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Enjoy, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace out, guys.
Right here. So this And Korn pointed out actual education. Welcome to Hack In. Raiders! Readers, welcome on in Actual Education. Actual Education, how was the stream? What kind of mathematicals were y'all up to today? Guys, check out Actual Education, who does all kinds of science content here on Twitch. Tell me all the things what y'all up to. N Simplex Pachinko, welcome. E to the 2i Pie, hello. Taco Cat, Lol 3, welcome. Laz, how's it going? We've also got first time chatter, Jamarcus, welcome. How are you doing? More SAT practice questions. How is it going, Actual Education? And if there's anything you'd like to share with us, you know the drill. Drop it in the chat and let us know. Y'all go check out our friendo, Actual Education. Actually Education on their stream. For the Raiders coming in, my name is Balint. 1/3 of Science streams. The other 2/3 are my wife Lita and our daughter baby Alona. Lita and I are research scientists with our PhDs in molecular biology.
Nice.
We do live science content here on Twitch every day of the week with microscopy, art, sci-fi science, science news of the week, deep dives into scientific topics, games, 3D printing, IRL streams, model building.
Nice.
And welcome the heck on in. Laz, on Mondays, I sit on this side because the two microscopes are right here, and so I move around on Mondays so we're able to look at the specimens underneath the microscope. For the Raiders coming in, we're currently looking at 30 million-year-old amber with insects in them, who are also 30 million years old. And we're trying to identify who this could be underneath the scope. Poor Thantos. Poor Thantos.
Together, we can rule the galaxy.
Samara Faye!
Sama Faye just subscribed for 5 months. 5 months.
Sam, thank you. The TTS was not excited enough for that, Sam. Sam, thank you for the 5-month resub into the beaker of Raw Science You Go. Thank you very much, Sam. Guys, Sam has been with us near every stream since we met, which has been amazing. Samara Faye, we love you, madam. Thank you so much for that resub. Lodoc rigged. I know, it's a sloth, Lodoc. I'm sorry. But Lodoc, here, I'll make it up to you. I'll make it up to you, Lodoc.
The ants. Loyal, brave, and your partners on this job.
There you go. Well, Legion, if we fill up the beaker by the end of the month, we do a special raffle. If we don't, we restart.
Pants around your pants. I can give you that. I can give you that one.
Guys, we do have my besto friendo in his house. His name is Irish John Games. He is creator of the video game Rise of Piracy, which you can wishlist now on the Steam store. Here is the trailer, folks. And oops! I triggered. Skip 042 sound alert. Oopsie. Guys, this is a trailer for Rise of Piracy made by my besto friendo, Irish John Games, creator of all things amazing. He is also, yes, he got the partner plus, and y'all, Irish John recently announced his partner push. He'll be pushing for Twitch partner here in the year that is 2024. He is not comfortable telling you this.
You don't
But please.
understand.
I'm John.
You don't
It's under
understand.
Deathline, Rise of
If you
Piracy.
understood, you
Rise of
wouldn't.
Piracy is a action
understand.
RTS
Dropping that.
exploration-based game, kind of like Mount and Blade, but with pirate ships. I stream game development here daily at 8 p.m. Irish Standard Time. I use C# and Unity 3D mainly. On Monday to Friday, we do Rise of Piracy development. On Side Project Saturday, then we take it a wee bit easier. We answer a lot of questions, and it's mainly just about experimenting with the software and doing smaller projects here and there. Plenty of other stuff going on the stream. My landlord tried to put my rent up by almost double, and I contacted a group called Threshold that are here to protect tenants' rights, and they basically told him to go fuck himself. Here, I know you can't see the here. Islands in range of, Here we go. Make sure you're following all of them. Every streamer out there as well, like 99% of us don't care